Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, to forgive our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. God is the kingdom. God is the power. God is the glory, forever and ever and ever. I would like to rise up this morning and thank God. It's Sunday morning, a beautiful, hot, humid. It's hot and humid, but I am in the South. It is hot and humid, and it is a lovely, a beautiful Sunday morning. Listen to that. Listen to the birds. Listen, man. What a blessing. What a blessing. What a blessing. What a blessing. I was reminded of about I'm about to they sending me this message. They've been warning me that things about to get scary. Now, what they mean by that, I don't know. I mean, I'm walking this journey just like everyone else. They just sending me the vividly messages. Man. But I mean, I'm a give you my message first, then I give you God's message. My message is, this is my James Bond marathon weekend. I've been watching James Bond all weekend. James Bond. And I've been realized, man, a couple of years ago that I wasn't alone. I'm not walking alone, even though I'm walking in the shadow of death. I am not walking alone. I'm not on this journey alone. Part of my process is I've been helping people. Guess what? They've been helping me. You hear a lot of people, what you putting on the table. A lot of people, these very people asking about the table hasn't put anything on the table. And a lot of people that's trying to lead me, trying to advise me, don't have a light. They don't. I mean, they don't have a light. But they trying to cling on to the light. You trying to advise me about a light. You never. And that's my thing. I get a lot of these people. They come and they try to cling on, especially in the spiritual world. Man, I mean, they come. Oh well, this is your advice. God told me to take God. I can't help but to laugh, man. God told me to tell you. You serious? Oh boy. God told me, that's funny. Oh boy. Yeah. Uh, and I'm gonna give you a little secret, a little piece, a little increment of things that how people are helping me. Take for instance Walmart. I'm one of the last and few of the people that I I do this. I got a collection, man. I mean, everybody has a habit. Everybody has a uh, this is my habit. This is my habit. That right there. Uh, I guess Walmart notices, and uh, they have the little secret compartment, where they put mine aside from all the rest. Where these are advised to for to help me on my journey. Watch this one. Watch this one. Watch that. Watch this one. I mean, they in a little space. We got our own little thing. Like I said, I'm not on this journey alone. I got everywhere I go. People are there to help, guide me, lead me. Now, who it is, I don't know, but they know, and I'm not, and and these James Bonds, these James Bond instruments that they you can't buy them at a store. You can't get them on Amazon. So I mean, it's places I go to. They have these little hidden compartments, where yeah, I got to pay for them. It nothing free. Nothing, 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 nothing. Nothing is free. Nothing, nothing. But and if and I understand that you think you've been put up on a. You got these fallen angels whispering in your ear, telling you, well, and a lot of people does stealing and invading people's homes. They, you see a home and somebody owned that home. Somebody done paid spent their lives sweating, tears and pain, suffering to buy that home. They didn't buy it for you to come and invade and put your look at the devil blessed me, told me that I could have this home. The devil ain't the devil don't have that kind of power. You got to deal with these people. They a lot of people, the devil told me, and that's you going and taking, thinking you own a home, and taking somebody else's home. Somebody done got out here and worked for. Here you come with your sorry butt, ain't worth 2 cents. Well, the law said if I, it's mine. No, it don't work like that. It's God's season. If you don't work, it don't church. It's just as simple as that. I mean, and the homeless situation they just done got out of hand, man. Oh man, that was a nice house. I'm gonna go and I can go in here and just take this. These folk trying to eat, feed a family. So, they trying to, they trying to run a business. You think you have special privilege because the devil done whispered in your ear, the world is yours, take it. You know, and that's uh, now I don't, you know, I don't know, but I guaranteed you, when I watch this movie, what I'm speaking, and I'm speaking from God's message, I guaranteed everything I'm speaking, that's the message. And that's how God works. Now, how, how's it channeling through my brain, my vision to give me this message. Now I don't know, but I guaranteed you, I put that on God. That what I'm regurgitating right now. Guess what? The message. The message. I've been doing this a long time, and man, I mean it's that's scary, The words that I'm speaking, I get to see them, and that's why and that's part of my journey to advise people. When I do get a message, when I do see a message, I try to lead you to these places, these programming that will reveal, and then you can work it out for yourself. It's not only for me, but I'm leading you to these videos, these shows, these movies, in case you want to catch the message. See, I'm a pro, make no mistake about it. I'm a pro, and I know what I'm doing. I know what to look for. I know how to look for it, it just, these messages, they just keep coming, and I'm trying to help you to succeed in what I'm doing. And these messages come with cha-ching. Trust me. These messages come with cheddar. And I ain't talking about no bird on no feather either. I'm talking about cheddar. It ain't gonna be what I get, but I mean, you earn when you learn. When you're on top of the game, guess what? I get paid the big bucks. And a lot of people on, baseball. Who get the big buck? The most creative, the most talented, the most gifted player. The rest of them gonna get just straight salary, whatever that is. I don't know. No arguments. When you on top of the game, you get the fame, and with the fame, guess what? You get the big bucks. In my case, I get the big spiritual guidance. That's my bucks. I get the gifts. The gifts, man. The gifts. The gifts are knowing that it's these kids out here using these devices that we used when we used when Radio Shack was open. They tried to fool. You can open up a garage door, far away. You can open up somebody's garage door. You can have somebody free. It's all physics. It's ways of doing that from afar. Here they think they create magic. All of this, they think they doing something new. This back before the internet days, that was a part of what we call entertainment. The kid what they were doing in these garages, Radio Shack. I mean, you could create. You had signals. You got signals out here. You got signals. You got waves. You know, Now they done created antenna to weaken everything. Back then you didn't need no antenna, these antennas, these towers. You didn't need that. You know, they done weakened the signals and then weakened the tower. I mean, now you need a tower, but it is what it is. But and it just man. Oh, we can get a signal in the country. What? We were doing that back in the day when they first come out with these. They was bigger, bulkier. They all had antennas. That antenna was there for a reason, for the waves, the signals. These are free. They free. Days free. It's certain ways that you can collect them though. You can get them. They free. Everything out here, all these signals, all these these programming, and they want you to pay for all of that. Is free. It just they cut it off. Now they got certain ways that they channel these waves through the atmosphere now. They got cell towers, man. If you don't have a cell tower near you, guess what? You don't get a signal. And that all it all to create that these peeping toms. See, with that freeway, that it's hard for that peeping tom to catch on. It can't. You can't listen in, peeping Tom, man. I mean, this is the way of the world. I mean, James Bond. It's just now it's out here. You got to be in the James Bond mode though. you got to have friends with benefits. Secret admirers. Boy, and the world is it is what it is what it is, and for these kids out here, you hide and you got masks, but I mean, you got to realize that these people, they done already programmed you. They see you in some kind of way, because everybody has is addicted to something. And most of these young kids, they addicted to them video games. Guess what? They watching you. The video game. Your phone. They watching you. Your phone. Why do you think they shooting up all these TVs? They watching you. There's nothing you can do to hide from this establishment. You can't hide. They already got you. You might as well tweak on in. You can walk out here, with 7 layers of masking, and they got you. It's cameras on you. And why you think I'm so successful? Google. And they told me, was it 2-3 years ago? Man, I mean, I worked my tail off. You don't. I mean, my budget is unlimited. You see me worried? They told me, man, I'm serious, and I'm out here. This is the no line day. I am not lying. Hey, I can't lie. When you roll with God, man, and I just have to keep saying that for these familiars. Don't get it twisted. Uh, I mean, man, to have a budget, no limit. Yeah, I'm serious. I'm serious. When you reach that 3 trillion, boy, you you gotta let yeah. Yeah. So I get help. I got help. I get help. I mean, it helps me. I don't mind, I don't mind sharing. I don't mind exposing. I don't mind. They don't mind. So I'm surrounded by you know we all going through this together, and like I said, if that wasn't so wild, I have these little compartments all over the place that no one seems to know. I don't know who the person that's putting all these things in place. I mean, like my earphone, my shade. They be in this little secret compartment, man. At certain places. Uh, who doing this? These gifts. No, they not a gift. I had to pay for it before I was, because I end up in jail myself if I don't pay for it. I got to pay for it when I reach that register. These gifts, yeah, secret places. Unlimited budget, man. Unlimited budget. Three. And I promise that on God, man. And those you know me, I don't play with God. A no limit budget. All these new heads, they don't know nothing about that. But I mean, it's people that's been on my journey from day one. That it's one or two. you know, all the other people, they just keep showing up. I mean, they just keep showing up. They keep showing up. A lot of them thinking they oh man, I done stole this. I done got it. Everything is done for a reason. Oh, they stealing. Stealing, really? who you stealing from? And I told you, these people who you are really he's stealing from me. They gonna come looking for that money, boy. And I'm seeing it. I mean, you gonna get that knock 3 o'clock in the morning, boy. Where my money? Where my money? They coming. I'm doing a service. Where my money? They coming. And they watching you. Okay, they just watching for you to make that move. Go on by that Cadillac. Go on by that Escalade. Go on by it. They watching you. Well, they coming. You think, oh man, we done got away. Everything takes time. Rome wasn't built overnight. They coming. God have mercy on you. These kids, well, they got, I guess they thought they were trying to fool me. You have things in your house going bump. Scaring the hell out of you. In the Radio Shack days, we all used to do that. Have things going bump. Think of somebody in your house. You can do that. They think this, they think, oh man, we done invented something. Nothing is new. Nothing. 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 Until you figure out how they built them Sphinx and them pyramids, ain't nothing new. I mean, just figure that out. Nothing. And they keep running, they keep finding these things that boggles the mind. How they do that back then? We just not getting off a horse and buggy. How they do that back then? Man, history will show you ain't doing nothing new. Nothing. And just figure out. I mean, this technology, it ain't even 100 years old. You know? It's not 100 years old. It may be 50 years old. But the technology they create now, you won't see it until 50 years later. Trust me on that. We see it in what they did 50 years ago. Yeah. Nothing is new. Nothing. Yeah. Oh, I invented this. I created. Just figure out how they did them pyramids. Then you realize nothing is new. Figure it out. Yeah. Boy. But anyway, man, I just praise this day to God. Well, it's just giving me the knowledge, giving me the experience, waking me up, giving me breath. Man, and I feel good. That Hennessy, boy, folks, it's pausing. Yeah, it's pausing. And what it does, it deletes the pausing out of your system. Folks, you got some stupid people. They'll do it when that fallen angel whisper in their ear. Now, you want to be rich? You got to do it like this. Not caring, don't realize, it's bogus. I just sit around and just watch the world, man, laughing. You have to laugh because you think you're creative, but the world is watching you. And the world gonna be watching you when them folk come there at 3 a.m. in the morning knocking on that door. Where my money? That's something I don't want to miss. I don't want to miss them videos. And that's another thing. I got help people, man. They said, boy, they sick. Boy, all of this domestic, man, it's just crazy. A woman is God's gift to man. Man, don't you over here abusing and a woman is here for you to love, to cherish. I mean, and it goes both ways. But this world, man. But it's been going on and on and on, and it's gonna keep going on. And I've learned to, my level on how to treat a woman has elevated to highs, to the mountain highs. My respect for a woman, my respect on how to love a woman, on how to treat a woman, how to taste a woman. Man, But that's today, man. I mean, and boy, I mean, these messages must be getting good to me because my elevations, they just keep getting higher and higher and higher, and these messages just keep getting longer. But when God says speak, I have to speak or lose it. I mean, I'm getting a lot of perks, these special compartments, these special things, and these, and not knowing who doing it, man, that makes it all, knowing that you are watched by that person, see it, they waiting to see your reaction when you find that little whatever it is in that James Bond instrument in that compartment, man. But I mean, it has a reasonable price. They are very cheap, they cheap. I have a low budget, but man, boy. But it speaks to the demand. That morning coffee, that morning float, that morning thing that tells you to get up and go. Man, I love my life. But this is on the menu today. This is the star. Yeah. James Bond Weekend Marathon. Yeah. After this one, I got one more. Man, I'm loving it. I'm loving it. Loving it. I can't wait to see the messages, the secrets it has lied. That is waiting for me. It's waiting for you too. Yeah. Yeah. Spectre. Spectre. I wonder what that means. But anyway, I love God, I love me, and I love my life. And my Sunday is about to begin right now.